Namaste, this is Sunili once again, and in the series of Rahu posited with different planets, we already discussed about Rahu with Moon, Rahu with Sun, Rahu with Mercury, and Rahu with Mars. As we all know, that Rahu is illusion, and in everyone's chart, maybe you have these combinations. Today and all these sessions, I here only mean to say that when these planets are together in your chart, Rahu and this planet together could be in one house, or they can be trying to each other, or they can be 311 to each other. But if they are trine or 311 to each other, they are bound to give some good fruits also, or positivity also. Rahu is something which will make you king. Rahu is also kingmaker like Shani, right? But Rahu will never say you or never give you a hint that I am giving you fantastic fruits. I'll give simple example of astrologer like me, or who believes lots in Jyotish Shastra, who believes in all the planets. Sometimes, the people who are on YouTube like me, sometimes they experience that sometimes their videos are just going high and high, and they are finding so much soothness, even though when they are putting that video, they are not in that confidence that how will be this video progressing, because and all of a sudden they see that, oh, this video is getting viral. This is Rahu. All of a sudden, this is just a astrologer point of view, but you will see in general way also, in our society also, if small events, videos, if you will see, and all of a sudden some videos are getting viral, that is Rahu. Rahu energy uh, is good also and is very bad also. In terms of health, you have to consider that if your Rahu is very prominent in your sixth house of chart, till last you will not come to know that what is going on in your body, what is going on in your mind in concern to health. So definitely this quality Rahu has. So when Rahu is posited with Jupiter, this makes a Guru Chandal Yog, or Guru Rahu Chandal Yog, or Guru Rahu Yog. This is also one type of Grahan dosha, which we called as a Guru dosh. People having Jupiter and Rahu together in a chart, definitely it is said that in their some life, in their past life, they have insulted Guru or Guru Tulya people, or even they have been Guru in their life, but they have mismanaged the things in their life, and they have misutilized the powers given to them, and that is why in this life they are born with Chandal Yoga. Chandal means diplomacy. Chandal means something fishy in your mind. That doesn't mean that you are going on cheating people, but that thought comes in your mind. See, we are human beings. This is we have all type of emotions in us. So definitely this is also one type of emotion, but if your moon is powerful in a chart, then definitely you will overcome this emotion. So Jupiter and Rahu together in your chart, definitely it will give you tendency of advising others, dominating on others, always interfering in other people's business, or always you have tendency of overpowering your thoughts on other person's mind. This is what I have seen in my study. This Rahu and Jupiter is also something like you have hidden talent in you. Same with Mercury and Rahu also. You have some hidden talent, you have some hidden healing capacity in you. And definitely, if you will improve this Rahu Jupiter combination in your chart in a good way, you will go long in your life. But if this Rahu and Jupiter are connected to your sixth house, second house, 10th house, then definitely you will see that in your professional life you are not able to make your marks, or always you have a problem with specific work in your life. Maybe you are not compatible with your subordinates, you are not compatible with your work, You are not satisfied with your work, you feel like leaving the work, you feel like getting early retirement in your life, or somehow after certain phases, after doing certain work for 2 3 years, again you shift to another work, or you shift to another organization, but still you are not satisfied, and ultimately you have a news that I do not know what I have to do in my life. Jupiter Rahu. Always you think out of box, and you want to be perfect in your life because you have Jupiter alive in you, and then you are not able to become flexible also, you are not able to mold yourself. Like you are perfect person, you want everything aligned, you want your respect also, you want to maintain your attitude also, and at the end you see that I'm not getting anything. What should I do? People are not listening to me. But first, read yourself. Avalokan. Avalokan means reading yourself. Self assessment becomes very, very much necessary for Jupiter, Rahu, Chandal Yoga people. This Rahu will eclipse Jupiter by giving you false ego, false dominance, false knowledge also sometimes. Sometimes these people we see are Bhondu Babas, if this happens to be in Capricorn sign or something, At present also, Rahu and Jupiter are in trine. 10 number is Jupiter, and 2 number in Taurus, there is Rahu. I will make one video on that also. So this way you have to utilize your knowledge in a correct way. But positive thing of this combination is you are highly intelligent person. But only thing, the utilization of your intelligence is not going in a proper way. This is very sad thing. So always chant Guru Mantra or Guru Gayatri. You can definitely do. This is the best remedy for you people. I will try to make one video on planet and Gayatri mantras, so that you will definitely follow that. Apart from our traditional mantras, you can chant Gayatri mantra also. What we are known, that is Surya Gayatri mantra, Om Bhur Bhurva Swaha. So you can chant, you can add Jupiter name, Brahaspati name into it, Guru name into it, and you can separately chant this mantra. I will definitely try to make one video on that. If this Rahu is with Venus in your chart, then definitely you will see that you are highly attracted towards material things, and still you are not satisfied. You feel that I want everything at the same time, and this Rahu tries to afflict this Venus by giving you non-stop desires, by giving you non-stop attitude of going after the wrong things also, which is not yours. Still you are running after that thing which you doesn't deserve, and which you doesn't desire, and which you doesn't uh, have in your destiny, but still you try to snatch that from society. This is Rahu and Venus. Rahu and Venus people I have seen have fantastic talent of creativity. They are best uh, person, God gifted people with lot of creativity. Like for example, they are best in designing the things. They are best in cosmetics. They are best in any type of decorative things. They are good interior designers, they are good architects, embroidery work. They know all the minute things, how to make things on wood also, on earthen pots also. All the things whatever we are seeing in market which is glittering, that is Rahu and Shukra. Rahu has extraordinary power, and that extraordinary power, this Rahu is granting to that planet which is posited with it. But when it is a benefic planet, you are getting some benefic fruits out of that. And if it is a malefic planet, so by default, Rahu is a malefic planet, so there becomes a double maleficity. And then you feel that why I am not getting channelized, why I am not getting proper fruits in my life. So this way you have to understand the actual idea of Rahu with other planets. Rahu with Venus definitely give you late marriages or lack of marital bliss, sometimes many affairs, extra marriage affairs, or maybe you are not able to keep your commitment with one person. This is very common. We have to be very open sometimes while discussing such things, but because this is practically we are seeing in around us, right? So this way you have to improve your Venus, not your Rahu, because Venus is something goddess. So you just have to recite Durga Saptashati part every Friday. You have to recite it. Definitely you will come out of this adverse effects of Rahu Venus combination. Money scarcity is there with you, but still you have a habit of showing, I have lots of money. And then sometimes you are put in a trouble that how these things happened. This is something Rahu and Venus. Talking about Shani and Rahu, Saturn and Rahu. So Shani, everyone knows that Shani is karmic planet. Shani is a slow moving planet, and when Rahu comes with it, Rahu mingles good with Shani because Shani is very strict planet. Shani is very ethical planet. But Rahu, when mingles with this Shani Maharaj, what happens? It creates one type of Preta dosha. Preta dosha here doesn't mean that some bhoot or some ghost or some spirits are coming, but this is something like eclipsing your professional front or eclipsing your personal front in terms of disturbed relationship with the people residing in that house, the house which this combination is posited. If it is posited in your sixth house of chart, then definitely with your subordinates, you have a tendency of not mingling with them. And if at all Mercury is also conjoining this, then you are working somebody in a freelance way. I'll give you simple example, like you are any type of paperwork, you are into contracting work or licensing work, and definitely sometimes uh, you are getting huge profit of your life which you never expected because of this Shani Rahu, because Shani also have a tendency of making you king, right? And Rahu also have capacity of making you king, but that could be on the ground of mis uh, miscommunicating or false things to others, and then or on that false things you are building up your castle, which is a wrong thing. This is Shani Rahu combination. Shani Rahu combination will give you this type of funds, this type of benefits only for particular period of life, and that particular period of life you are cherishing throughout your life. You are just waiting for those moments that I got certain type of benefit in my life when I did this work, my when my this work was clicked, and you are just waiting and waiting and waiting for that moment to come into your life, and you are just spoiling your present moments of working hard. You are still in that state of mind only which you had few years back or few months back or few days back. No, you have to live in reality. Shani Rahu people are not living in reality. They have fixed mind status within themselves, and Shani is our karma. If you will be grounded, if you will surrender yourself, if you will kneel down, then definitely this Rahu cannot do anything to you. Definitely, this Rahu will also give you fantastic fruits along with this Shani, because Rahu is also giver. Rahu is saying, just win your Shada repose, Kama, Krodh, Moh, Mad, Mastar, Matsar, and Maya. These all are six enmities of our life. It is not winning over these enmities, but it is like controlling or knowing your limitations over this enmity, which will enhance your Rahu power to give you fruits in a positive way, to give you fruits in a fantastic way you never expected, and that time this Rahu will become diagnosed shadow for you. Beforehand it will show you the path, beforehand it will give you hints, for unforeseen things you will see. Specifically in occult, this is very much needed. That is why you have to enhance your Rahu power, you have to know your limitations. So next series I will start with Ketu posited with all planets. So stay tuned with Sunili's astrology, and as I always say, Sabka Mangal Ho. May all be blessed. Namaste.